Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. So, if you haven't heard, LinkedIn Creator Mode is gone. Yes. One of my all time favorite features that LinkedIn has ever released is gone. So, what does that mean? So, there have been changes to Creator Mode starting back in February and has culminated into, as of right now, this happened through February, March, and April, them getting rid of Creator Mode. So what does that mean for people that were taking advantage of Creator Mode and all the features that came along with it? So there's a lot to cover today. There's about 6 or 7 things that you need to know. So we're going to get into everything. So buckle up and let's dive on in. So, hey, everybody, Scott Aaron here. Grateful to be with you guys today. As always, if you're coming on live, please drop in the comments. Do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are watching this on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react, and respond to this. Any which way you want to let me know that obviously it impacted you in a positive way. And if we're not yet connected on LinkedIn, please follow me and turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And also, one quick announcement. If anybody types the word free in the comments at any point, live or on the replay, I will send you a link. I am hosting my final free LinkedIn 5-day workshop. It's June 10th to June 14th. So it is about 5 weeks away, but I always like to get ahead of it. And it's called the Amateur to Expert in 5 days. So I'm going to be teaching you over those 5 days the proper ways to optimize your profile, build the right kind of vibrant, client potential network, power partner network, messaging and booking sales calls, content that you need to create, a 20-minute routine to follow, and obviously how to not get blocked on LinkedIn. So if you would like to attend, it's completely free. All you have to do is type the word free in the comments, and I will send you that link in order to register. So my other big question is type a Y or a yes, or an N or a no, if you did or did not know that LinkedIn Creator Mode is gone. Now, this is somewhat new. There have been changes to LinkedIn Creator Mode, but I will tell you, this is pretty recent. I was giving a keynote, I believe it was in March, or maybe was it early April? No, it was end of March. And LinkedIn Creator Mode was still there, and things changed throughout April that obviously has culminated into where it is right now. So if you did know this or did not know this, type a Y or a yes if you did know about Creator Mode going away, or an N or a no if you didn't. Now, what does this mean for us? Well, there's a lot that you need to know, and I'm going to go down these step by step. So the first thing that you need to know that in March, and I believe this took place, I believe in April, the Creator Mode on-off toggle is going to be removed. Now, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this, just to kind of give you a live look at what this looks like. So the toggle screen used to be right here under resources. So in that resource section, let me just bring this up again. So in the resource section, you used to be able to see exactly what Creator Mode was. Like there was a little green toggle. It said on, it said off. You were able to literally go through it right then and there. So that on-off toggle is gone now. Now, if you click on show all 4 resources. There's obviously my network, personal demographic information, activity, and my items, jobs, courses, articles. So again, they've gotten rid of all of that. So the fact of the matter is that, what does that mean? Well, what that means is you will have the option with creator mode. When you turn the toggle on, it automatically turned the connect with you to follow you. But now, present day, you will now have the option to choose to follow or have the connect button as the primary action on your profile. Your primary action will remain follow unless you update it. Now, that it is under, I believe that's under settings and privacy. So if you go to settings and privacy, this is where you can basically decide what you want people to do. So I believe it's under, is it maybe visibility? So it should be under visibility, where you can basically, people can have the connect button, or they can have the follow button, and that's completely up to you. So I would just check under the settings section, and obviously that's where you'll be able to find that information. But the default is, again, going to be, as I mentioned, the option you'll have to choose or follow. It's you have the option. Your primary action will remain follow unless you update it. So if you had creator mode turned on, it will remain that way moving forward. So if everybody is clear so far, just drop a Y or a yes in the comments. The next thing, if the primary action on your profile is follow, you will still have this feature. So everybody now has the option, whether creator mode is there or not, to go in, as I mentioned in the previous step. Anyone can have either connect or follow. I would still recommend having follow instead of connect, because it just limits the amount of spam connections that may obviously populate on your profile. So I would leave your primary action as follow. The other thing that people may have noticed is that the profile hashtags / topics were removed. This was back in February. So up here, it had talks about, and then the hashtags that you then put into the top portion when you turned creator mode on. So I think that was one of the first things to go. That happened at the end of February, early March. And I had a bunch of people reach out to me. They're like, did you notice that? I'm like, yes. So that was kind of like one of the first things that they changed, was that they removed that ability to put in your hashtag topics. The next thing, since creator mode has gone away, your about section will move to the top of your profile so that people can easily grasp your professional story. So as you can see, resources, and then it immediately goes to about. So prior to this, you had your analytics, you had your resources, which was creator mode, and your featured content section was actually above the about section. Now, since they got rid of creator mode, the about section is being highlighted more at the top of your profile. So if any of you missed my training from earlier in the week, I actually talked about how to better optimize your LinkedIn about section, writing it in first person, making sure that it has 500 words or more, you're listing 10 to 20 skills, and you have a call to action. So now more than ever, it's really important for you guys to optimize the about section now that it's being highlighted even more. So again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or you can just say hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you're watching on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react to this any which way you want. Please don't forget to follow my profile and then turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And if you would like to attend my final free 5-day LinkedIn workshop called the Amateur to Expert in 5 Days on LinkedIn, it's from June 10th to June 14th, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live and recorded. I'm going to show you how to optimize your profile, build your network, message properly, book sales calls, do sales calls, create content, 20-minute routine that you should be following, and how to not get blocked. Just type the word free in the comments, and obviously I will send you that link to register. Now, the next thing, every single person can add a link to your profile by using the feature add or remove a custom button from your profile. So prior to this, the only way that you could have that custom link, which at the top right here, you'll see right here, the custom link that I currently have is our best-selling book. So this is our brand new book, which I also have listed down here, The Feel Good Business Model. If you want to add your own custom button, all you have to do is click on the edit pencil to the right. You are going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see custom button. And all you're going to do is hit edit custom button. You're going to click link. You're going to put in your website. You can put in, if you have a lead magnet or some sort of sales page or a squeeze page that you want to drive traffic to, in order to collect emails, that's fine. If you have a workshop that you're doing, if you have a Calendly or Acuity link where you want people to book calls, you just want to drive traffic to your website or maybe listen to your podcast, you can drop that link right in there by just putting the URL here, and then obviously have a link text to help describe what it is that you're actually sharing with people. If you don't have the link text, it's only going to have the long URL that's not going to explain what it is. So you can say, visit my website, or book a free call, or sign up for my workshop, or check out my podcast, or our #1 best-selling book. And then all you do is hit save once, you hit save twice, and then there it is. So every single person now has the ability to add a link to your profile by using the feature. So if everybody is clear on that, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat. Again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from. Would love to hear from you. So again, that is one of the big things that people need to know about first and foremost. Now, the next thing, if you had creator mode on, you can still be eligible to be featured as a suggested creator to follow after the creator mode on-off toggle is no longer available. So what does that mean? So in the My Network section, you're going to see, as you scroll down, just to show you, as you scroll down, it's going to show you trending people in your network. Okay? So this is LinkedIn will still feature you as a trending person to follow. So again, if you had creator mode on, you are still eligible to be featured as a suggested creator to follow, just like you're seeing here, trending people in your network, right? So those things will not change at all. It'll still have the online events, audio events, but you'll see this section right here, again, it's going to show you that there are still going to be trending people in your network to follow. So if everybody is clear on that, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat. So that is the next thing that has changed since LinkedIn Creator Mode is gone. Now, if you had access, so when Creator Mode was available, if you previously had access to LinkedIn Live, LinkedIn audio events, and LinkedIn newsletters with Creator Mode on, you will still have access to these sharing tools. So they are not going away. If you previously had access to them, you will still have access to them. So just because you can no longer toggle on or off and creator mode has gone completely away, you can still access all of the creator features, which the three big ones are LinkedIn Live, LinkedIn audio events, and LinkedIn newsletters. So again, if this is clear, you can either drop a Y or a yes, or just type the word clear in the chat if you could. Next thing, you will still be able to access your analytics and tools by selecting the post impressions count on the left pane of your feed. Okay? So if you go on to LinkedIn, okay, you're going to see right over here, post impressions. So you can actually click it right from here and it will show you all those things. So when you go in, and this is where you can see what you have. So this is a great example here. If you go to your feed and you click on post impressions, you will see creator tools, right? Creator mode gives you access to engage. So I have everything that's available. And this is going to give me all my analytics, impressions, followers, views, appearances, newsletter views, all those things. Okay? So just know that when you go back to the main profile section here, all you have to do is click on where it says post impressions on the left part of your feed. It's going to take you right into here and it's going to show you all your analytics. It's going to show you creator tools and what you have access to right there. Now, a couple more. You will still be able to access your creator analytics from the analytics section of your profile by selecting post impressions on the left pane of your feed. So when you go into this, okay, so not only can you access it, I can click on my post impressions and this will obviously show over the past 7 days. I usually like to look over the past 28 days. So you can see over the last 28 days, 260,000 impressions. It shows you which ones are getting the most impressions right then and there. You can also switch it to engagements as well. So again, this is your analytics. Again, this is from clicking that section and then clicking on the analytics and your post impression. So that is still there. And you are obviously able to find that again by going on the homepage, right? Going on the homepage, clicking on profile views. Clicking on post impressions, and then obviously clicking on those post impressions, and everything is right there for you. So again, that is the second to last thing. Now, the final thing, if you had access to the follow link with creator mode, you will still be able to access it under analytics and tools. So again, the follow link, just to let you guys know what that is. So I'm going to go over here. So the follow link, just to let you know, the follow link, grow your audience by sharing your personalized link or button to any of your channels or websites, right? So I can actually copy this, throw it up on social. And this is what the preview, this is the button, what it would look like. I can copy the code, and this is more for your website. This would more be for social. So this is a great way for you to grow your following from other social media channels like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, right? So all you have to do is copy the link, throw it up on there, and it actually takes them back to follow your LinkedIn page. So again, I know this was a lot. Again, you can actually just Google LinkedIn Creator Mode gone. It'll give you the article of where you can find this on LinkedIn. But I just wanted to kind of go through step by step what has actually changed. And if you do need to go back and rewatch this, I invite you to do so. And again, one last thing, anyone that types the word free in the chat, I'll send you a link to attend my free 5-day LinkedIn workshop. It's called the Amateur to Expert on LinkedIn in 5 days. It's from June 10th to June 14th, 1 to 2 p.m. EST, live and recorded. And I'm going to be teaching you everything that you need to know about LinkedIn, optimizing your profile, building the right network, messaging, booking calls, the structure of your sales calls, creating content, my 20-minute-a-day routine, and how to not get blocked so you can stay healthy and active on LinkedIn. So in the comments below, let me know, what was your biggest takeaway from today's training? How do you feel about LinkedIn removing creator mode altogether, but still accessing it in a different way? Would love to hear from you. Hope you guys enjoyed today's training. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.